my guy. Alright, so y'all been asking me to give my interpretation of the movie Leave the World Behind. And, yeah. So basically, what that movie is telling y'all is obey NASA and believe they lies, or they're gonna bring destruction onto us and Babylon is going to fall. America is going to fall. And it's kind of crazy because a lot of y'all made fun of me back in 2020 when I first started talking about the flat earth and all that extra stuff and how NASA was fake and how I got so many threats behind those videos. But now they putting the threats in the movies and everybody just looking past it. I told y'all to start stacking up on canned goods, waters. I told y'all all of this back in 2020. And all people try to do is laugh at me like I was dumb or something. But I'm telling you, something is about to happen to America and y'all better stack up. They even gave y'all some little hints in the movies of what y'all should get. I think the problem with us is we keep looking at every other country's wars, not understanding that soon, a war is gonna fall upon us. They already giving y'all little hints telling y'all the internet gonna cut off. There's gonna be an internet apocalypse. They be throwing out little hints here and there. A lot of y'all can't even live without internet. Y'all so stuck it and took over y'all's actual lives. Like, a lot of y'all not even in reality no more. Everything's based off what you do on social media. A lot of people gonna go crazy. People gonna start looting. People gonna start starting riots. And the world is going to fall. America is going to fall. Just like in the movie, when things start getting bad, the first thing y'all better do is fill y'all bathtub up with water. Make sure y'all got batteries, Tylenol. Make sure y'all stacking up on food. Canned goods is the best food to stack up on because it lasts longer. And ain't no telling how long we gonna go through what we gonna go through. And the main thing I suggest is everybody go cop you a generator and a crank radio. See, us here in the U.S., we live in a delusion. We live and go day by day like if nothing just can never happen to us. And that's where we gonna fall at. You never know when these countries gonna decide to turn their back on us and bring war to us. Even when the part on the movie when all the Teslas was driving by themselves reckoning to each other. Because they got that full self-driving capability. And once the software start acting up and all that stuff happened, it made those cars start going berserk. Another thing I suggest is y'all stop using fluoride. If you pay attention, they put a lot of that in our toothpaste. And I don't know if y'all understood the sound, but I know y'all know about them high-pitched noises or like when Freddy Krueger grabbed his nails and scraped it across the chalkboard. You know how when that stuff happens, how like it makes us like grit our teeth, like you start feeling like your teeth like feel weird or they starting to hurt. And that's why the little boy in the movie, his teeth started falling out because of that noise. So basically in the movie, it's telling us to obey NASA or war will come upon us. Even when they dropped that new language, like it was a different language, but they dropped the little papers onto the people. And the little boy, he knew that it said death to America. Babylon will fall, regardless. It might not be today. It might not be tomorrow. It might not even be a year from now. But I want y'all to know that it is going to happen. It's one of the prophecies in the Bible. Rather if you religious, not religious, believe the Bible, don't believe the Bible, when God's word comes out, it never comes back void. So it's going to happen regardless. And I just hope y'all ready. And I truly hope y'all are listening to what I'm saying. All I'm going to tell y'all is stay prepared. And this is not to scare nobody or nothing. But this stuff is going to happen. And I'm just doing my best to get it out there to help people. And when these things do start to happen, all I gotta say is trust no one. Because people gonna be turning on each other like crazy. There was even a part in the movie where the woman started talking about the satellites that's in space. And the black dude said, nah, satellites are networked computers down here on Earth. Remember those ocean cables I told y'all about when I told y'all satellites is not real? And the fake satellites that they do have up in the air are floating on helium balloons. They're not in space, and there's nothing connecting or bringing communication down here from space. Because you can't get outside the firmament of the earth. We are living in a dome, sort of like a snow globe. All the network and communications and all that stuff that we get come from ocean cables, not no fake satellites. The same way NASA want to keep telling us that the earth is round, when the Bible clearly states that we're basically living in a snow globe. Basically how Sandy living up in the SpongeBob show. We are basically living in a dome, like a snow globe, with water surrounding us. And that's why in the movie, they put that little subliminal obey NASA with the little boy and the little girl. Because they basically telling us stop talking. Stop telling people this stuff because people are believing us. And they going to bring destruction down here on us if we don't obey them. Because all that stuff is a part of the Illuminati. Keep us in a delusion. Keep us in these lies. Freedom of speech don't even exist anymore, y'all. Freedom of speech don't even exist anymore. Do y'all see what's happening to the freaking U.S.? Like, are y'all don't see the economy about to crash? Y'all don't see what's finna happen? Stop being so stuck up in social media, man. Stop being so stuck up on the next celebrity, the next show, all this messy drama stuff. Like, okay, y'all can watch that, but man, please pay attention to what's happening out here. I watch that stuff too, but I keep my eyes open. I'm not just stuck in that stuff 24/7. Y'all better look to what's happening out here. Stop acting blind like y'all don't see what's going on. The same way y'all stuck up in all these drama TV shows and all this extra stuff, be stuck in them books. Be stuck in what's going on in the world right now. Pay attention. Because Babylon is finna fall. And I hope we just all ready for it. And y'all better teach y'all kids the truth too. See, the reason they put that one part in the movie where the little girl started asking about her TV show is because it's trying to show y'all that y'all kids is so stuck up in these TVs and electronics, iPads and iPhones, that when actual stuff start happening to the world, they not even gonna care. Because they gonna be too focused on the fake shows that they have imprinted in their mind 24/7. They gonna be more worried about fictional characters that they miss, rather than what's actually going on out here. Because y'all got y'all kids living in this fake reality life. So when actual real life world stuff start happening and disasters start coming upon us, they not gonna know how to act. They not gonna understand nothing because y'all kept them in that delusion for so long. They not gonna care about nothing but they cartoons and they fictional characters. Teach y'all kids about the world and what's probably finna come upon us. Stop letting them live in these delusions. Tell them the truth about the dark side of life too, or they are going to be lost. Also, pay attention to animals. Their instincts is out of this world. That's why they should have knew that something was coming. When all those deers lined up, when those flamingos ended up in their pool, like what is they even doing all the way out here? Cause they running away from something. They sense something about to come, and they know danger is about to come upon them. Pay attention to animals. A lot of stuff in the U.S. is ran off oil and our ocean cables. So if any country want to end the U.S. and stop the things that we got going on, all they got to do is get rid of our oil, stop all of the boats, and ruin all the ocean cables, satellites. And it's sad to say, but when stuff like this starts to happen, you will not be able to trust no one. I also suggest y'all to buy those filtered straws where it allows you to drink dirty water, and those little metal things that you can put in the trees that allows you to drink water from the tree. Those are good things for survival stuff. All I'm trying to say is stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Because when stuff start happening, there's going to be some crazy stuff going on up in those stores. So I'd rather y'all just already have the stuff and not die trying to get the stuff when disaster falls upon us. So you won't have to fight other people and put yourself in danger trying to finally go stack up on things. Much love to all of y'all and stay woke.